beautiful friends, thank you so much for joining me today here on Lumiere. My name is Kasamba and I'm going to be doing your pick a card reading for you, and today's reading is what does your person want you to know? So messages from their higher self, the person that you have in mind today, what is it that they want to share from their heart, from their higher self with you? 3 groups for you today. I will insert a picture with and without crystal so you can choose in the way that you like to make your selection. Group 1 is the raw aquamarine, group 2 is the turquoise, and group 3 is the citrine cluster crystal. So take a deep breath, choose from your intuition, and you are welcome to pause the video if you need a little bit more time to make your selection. But when you are ready, your timestamps are in the description box below this video, and I will see you in a moment. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 1, this is for everyone who picked the beautiful raw aquamarine crystal. Such an amazing piece in my collection, very unusual. All right, I'll begin with your tarot. I will clarify with your oracle cards later in the reading. Knight of Wands to open your reading, Queen of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, an interesting combination. We've got the 5 of Cups in reverse, the World in reverse, 2 of Wands, Page of Wands in reverse. Get the 7 of Swords, the 7 of Cups, the Hierophant, the 4 of Cups, and the 9 of Wands. Okay, so I see Taurus energy is here, Leo's energy, as well as Aquarius energy. So that may resonate with you in your situation. If it doesn't, please don't worry about it too much. These are just general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I will also say that I also include the shadow energies in my readings, as well as the light. So it contains both light and shade. So just bear that in mind as we go along. So this is interesting. Your person wants you to know that they recognize that they came on strong. So I'm sensing that they came on strong in the beginning, right? There's a lot of intensity there. Maybe they were blowing up your phone, okay? Maybe there was a lot of passion. There's this energy where they recognize that maybe it was kind of too much too soon. Like you went from 0 to 100 miles an hour just like that. Just like a lot of intensity, a lot of passion. They're very magnetically drawn to you, okay? They find you very attractive. They want to be in your energy. They want to experience that. And they want you to know that it kind of created this intense feelings within them, just like a lot of, well, that's it, intense energies, right, within them, which cause them to kind of rush forward, to rush towards you, to want to experience your energy, to want to experience it all with you, right? So there may have been this thing where they came on strong, or in this really intense way, and they recognize that maybe that wasn't for the best, and that it was like too much too soon, and there is this need to kind of cool things down with this Queen of Swords and to slow things down with this Knight of Pentacles, right? So maybe you're feeling that energy, okay? Maybe you're feeling that distance between them, or you feel like they've pulled away a little bit. They recognize that it isn't sustainable to be that intense all the time. It's just going to burn out, right? So they recognize that there is this need to cool things down and to slow things down, right? Just to like take it down a little notch and to let it be, you know, to get to know each other, to take things step by step, to take things a little bit slower. Okay, because maybe what I'm sensing is that their feelings that they had for you, the emotions, all that intensity really kind of scared them a little bit. And now it may be the case that they've pulled away, or, you know, you feel like their energy has pulled away from you and they're just taking those steps back a little bit. And this is why they recognize that it isn't sustainable and that they won't be able to kind of keep up with that in the long term. So you may be sensing that, you may be feeling that, but this is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Cool things down, slow things down. And that's a positive thing. I think that's a positive thing, you know, for the long term. This will make them feel much better, right? With this 5 of Cups. Maybe if there's been a little bit of distance, some healing has happened, or just kind of taking things a little bit slower, taking things down a notch. What I'm hearing from Spirit is less pressure. It's going to make them feel better because it feels like less pressure, even though it may have been them that initiated all of this and that set the pace for this and was the one who came on strong. Now they've kind of spooked themselves with their own feelings and the intensity of this connection, and they want to slow things down, and this is what's going to make them feel safer. This is what's going to make them feel better. And this is what they want you to know, because they're definitely not done with this connection, this world in reverse. There is a lot of experiences still to have in this connection, you know, like a long way to go with this, a lot more that you can experience with one another. So I see your person kind of at the precipice trying to make a decision as to which way to go. It may be the case that you're at like a crossroads in this connection at this time, but there's this energy here where your person wants you to know that they're making a decision about the future. And this is what's at the forefront of their mind. This is what they're thinking of. It's just like, what I'm hearing is they know that you want an answer, like a definitive answer. They know that you want to know kind of one way or the other. And you're just like, well, it's cool if you don't want this, but don't then just keep calling me up or keep reeling me back into this so that I can't get closure or whatever. If you want to do this, I want to do it. And if you don't want to do it, then I'm good with that. You know that you're beautiful or handsome, that you're an amazing person, that you're a catch, and that someone will be lucky to have you. So, because you recognize your own worth, your own value, you know that you're amazing, you know that you're an incredible person. So you're just like, I'm good either way, but just let me know. This is kind of what I'm picking up on. So your person is aware of that. That's your stance. That's where you're coming from, right? That this is kind of, that you're grounded in yourself, that that's your energy. And they know that they need to make a decision about this, you know, like pick up the thread, do this, or lose it, you know, lose this connection. So this is interesting. They're stalling, they're not taking action about this because they're feeling very confused at this time. With this Page of Wands in the reverse, the Seven of Swords, and then the Seven of Cups. 2 sevens there, that's a kind of confirmation from Spirit. You know, just about this message. You may see 7-7 or 7-7-7, or the number 7 may be significant to you in this connection. Not for everybody, just for some of you, but I see them kind of really stalling, kind of like they've taken their eye off the prize and, you know, not taking action towards you at this time. Remember, whatever it is that we're talking about, this is just a snapshot of the energy. So what it is that they want you to know, you're connecting to their energy right now. So these are the messages that are coming through in the present moment. None of this ever means like forever. You know, things are always changing. That's the nature of life. So bear that in mind as well. So there's this energy of like deep, deep confusion. They may have done you wrong in some way. They may be stalling because they feel like they didn't treat you properly. Maybe they explored other options or cheated. I'm not really kind of picking up on that. Or just this energy of just maybe of self-sabotage in some way. Like they got all involved in this and then they pulled away, or whatever it is that's happened between you both. But it's like they haven't done right by you. They haven't treated you fairly, and they haven't, but equally they haven't done right by themselves. And it's like they kind of, they don't know how to connect to that energy. They don't know how to move forward in a healthy way without hurting you or without hurting somebody else. Doesn't mean that that won't change, or that they can't learn, or that they're not in the process of learning. But I just see with the Seven of Swords, there's just a lot of confusion around them. In their life in general, in their kind of own energetic field. You know, about this connection, definitely, but there's just a lot of confusion like in their mind to do with their own emotional landscape, which I think is bearing in mind. Now, they see you with this Hierophant as someone that they could really commit to, right? They see you as like, they know that you've got long-term potential. They know, what I'm hearing is that you are relationship material, and they want you to know this, right? They see you through those eyes as someone that they could commit to or even marry. But the problem is they have this fear of commitment with this Four of Cups and this Nine of Wands. This is, the message is really clear, and this is their own journey, this is their own energy. And maybe this is something that's resonating with you that you've already suspected, or you're just like, I don't understand why they're behaving this way, or why they haven't kind of followed through on all of this kind of energy and passion and sensuality and flirtation that we've got. You know, why haven't they followed through with this? So the confusion lies around the fact that they have this fear of maybe intimacy, right? Intimacy, not necessarily a sexual thing. Intimacy is like opening your heart, being vulnerable to somebody else, connecting to somebody else heart to heart. All this fear of commitment, of just like doing something for the long term. And I sense that this is something to do with a family pattern, or maybe their parents or something like this, that they've got like a negative view of committed relationships in their mind, these kind of limiting beliefs which are stopping them. So they feel very confused about love and relationships in general because of these old patterns, which is making them have this kind of energy of kind of being a little bit unavailable, or having these limiting beliefs around things. But they don't understand that that's the problem, right? This is like a message to you from their higher self. So they just feel confused, and like they're experiencing a lot of different emotions, and those emotions seem to be conflicted. But the root of it, the cause of that, which they will understand in time because their soul knows it, their spirit knows it, is that they have this fear of commitment, or a fear of intimacy. Now, but they do see you in this beautiful light as someone who they could commit to. They want to do that, and yet there is this resistance in them, which is why they may be giving you mixed messages, why they may be showing up for you as hot and cold, because there's this resistance there. But because this is highlighted, this is something that they are working on, this is something that can definitely be healed within them. And it's so beautiful that they see you as like a long-term partner, even though they have these fears, which I really feel in my heart space, but they can be overcome, which I think is really nice. And I think it's nice to have highlighted this, to be able to understand things better. Let's clarify with your oracle cards. We have the card codependency. This is interesting. They may have come from a codependent background. Your person may kind of rely on other people for validation or emotional support. There may be this kind of energy of codependency in this connection, which again is something that is healing. So that they are healing. I feel like that is part of their spiritual journey. We have the card Fractured from the Vagabond Oracle deck. I feel like this is mirroring that energy that we were talking about, of them kind of feeling these emotions and then but not really understanding why. So there's this kind of fractured, this kind of break in them, or like the fracture could represent when they kind of picked up these negative messages around love and relationships. But they see your worth, they recognize you as somebody who is amazing. It's like maybe they feel a little bit broken inside, and they're hoping that someone will kind of rescue them or do the work for them. I don't necessarily feel like that is your job though. We have the beautiful card Wonder from the Echo Soul deck. So they are really kind of, it's like that, they're wondering about you. What would it be like to commit to you? What would it be like if I take that step? Because they know that on the other side of their fears is everything that they've ever dreamed of being in a beautiful, committed relationship where they can exchange feelings. This is what they want in their heart of hearts. So they're wondering about that kind of possibility. If you're a partner, they're wondering about you, what you're doing, who you're seeing, who you're with. But they're wondering about the possibilities as well. You're very much on their mind. I can tell you that, at the forefront of their mind all the time. I've never known a love like this from the Seasons of the Soul Oracle deck. So your person, this is why this has been a little bit triggering for them, because of these deep feelings, and because they see you as someone who they could truly commit to. They want to kind of get through this tangle of emotion, of confusion that they have within them, to kind of reach this place where they can kind of be in union with you. But this is why it's been so triggering, because they've not experienced these feelings with someone before. So this is like they're in new territory. Oh my goodness, this is interesting. From the Wild Heart deck, we have I Am a Mess right now. I'm not sure if that's going to come into focus for you. But that is so interesting. I'm a mess right now. This is exactly what I'm seeing with the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Cups. It's just like a little bit of a mess. They may be kind of playing it cool or keeping it together on the surface, but underneath, underneath it all, they feel, you know, a lot of confusion, and they feel like they're a mess. They can't really put words to how they're feeling, right? Or kind of explain it to you in this way. So that's interesting. We have the beautiful, what else have we got? Oh, we've got the kind of moon energy. This is from the Fairies Oracle deck. I've been using it in every single one of my readings because I just love it so much. I surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. So this is a strong sign that this confusion that they're in right now, they want to tell you about. They want to say, look, I'm confused. I don't really know what I want. I don't understand these feelings that I'm having. I've not felt like this before. It's freaking me out. That's their message to you. But look, Spirit is really helping them. These feelings, this feeling of confusion is going to transform into clarity. They're working things through. Spirit is helping them with this, and they're going to be able to heal this confusion, to come out of this confusion and transform it into greater clarity. So I really like that. We have the card Exhaustion. It says long journey, depletion, fatigue. So I sense that maybe your person's cup is a little bit empty. Maybe they've been working really hard or traveling a lot, or they've been ill, or they've got a lot of responsibilities, something like this. Or maybe they're just kind of tired of trying to figure out what the issue is with them. You know, maybe they've been trying to work on themselves. I definitely sense that they've been trying their best, and then kind of not getting the breakthrough is what I'm hearing that they need. So it may be that they're feeling a little bit low as well, maybe a little bit depressed. We have the card Faith. So this is a message from Spirit. Just have faith in this situation. Have faith in your person to be able to heal these issues that they have with at this time, and to be able to come towards you with this commitment that they so want to give you. And to trust in that. I know it's easier said than done, to kind of let go. Just know that you are, you know, whatever happens, it's going to be something good. Okay, that is like one of my favorite affirmations. It's just like, I don't know what's going to happen, but I know it's going to be something good. So just trust, put your faith in them, believe in them is what I'm saying. They want you to know, they want to ask you to believe in them, to believe that they can be the person who can open their heart to be vulnerable and to connect heart to heart. That's all it's going to take, right? Just to be able to see them in that light. And we have the card Tantric Union as well. So I sense, you know, a lot of sensual energy here, a lot of passion, and through that physical exchange, there is spiritual energy as well. So I sense that you share a lot of spiritual information with one another when you connect, or if you connect, kind of physically, you know, like through, you know, in a sexual way, you know, through passion, through expressing your feelings for one another physically. There is this beautiful spiritual exchange that you have, and maybe this is freaking them out as well, that they haven't experienced that before, that sort of depth of connection. So yeah, a very beautiful energy. I really love it. That's everything that I have for you in this reading today. It has been my honour to read your cards as always. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful time and energy with me as always. If you feel called to, please check out my new collection of oracle decks. They are all linked in the description box. We used some of them today. They're super fun. I've designed them all from the heart. So if you are looking, if you love indie decks, or you're looking for a new deck to add to your collection, then do consider checking those out. There's loads more about me and what I have to offer over on my website, lumieretarot.com. But I'm sending you love and blessings. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading to everyone who picked group number 2. This is for everyone who picked the beautiful turquoise crystal. Such amazing patination, I just love it. Right, I'll begin with your tarot. I will clarify with your oracle cards. We'll see what it is that your person wants to say to you. We've got the King of Swords to open your reading, Hanged Man, Temperance, Ace of Cups, Four of Wands, King of Cups, Three of Swords in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Pentacles, and then you get the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Hermit for your outcome for the closing. So Virgo's energy here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Aquarius, and I see Sagittarius energy as well. So that may resonate with you in your situation, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If it doesn't, please don't worry about it too much. It's just a general reading. There is this energy here which I'm finding super interesting. Your person, it's like they want to be fair. Okay, they want to do the right thing by you. So there's this energy of kind of like, maybe they feel like what they're doing or how they're behaving is for the best, or they're trying to figure out what is for the best, but they're like, they want to act out of integrity and they want to do the right thing, and they want to be fair to you in whatever it is that happens going forward, or whatever it is that you share together, or whatever decision is made. They want to be fair by you. They want to treat you fairly and you know, in high regard. So you have really kind of, you've given them a new understanding. Whatever it is that they've been thinking about at this time, they've got a new understanding about it. As a result of kind of sharing your frequency, your energy, they've come into like, they see things in a new light, which they haven't seen before. It's like they've accessed a kind of new bandwidth of reality as a result of you meeting one another. And they want you to know this from their higher self. This is how they see this. So they've come into some sort of understanding as a result of the experiences that you've had, as a result of your connection. They are very much bound to you, is what I'm seeing here. They're taking their time over this with this Temperance energy as well. Maybe you feel like you're having to be very patient. Maybe they've asked you to wait for them. This is healing energy though with this Temperance. I really like this. It's very gentle energy, and it's just, there's this energy, especially with the King of Swords as well, of just like things being balanced, of things being very measured. Okay, so maybe your person isn't somebody who really wears their heart on their sleeve or really expresses a lot. Maybe they keep a lot of their emotions kind of under the surface, or they're not very good at talking about their emotions. But make no mistake, you know, they are bound to you energetically, right? And they sense that. But yeah, just a lot here about them kind of not wanting to rush into anything, not wanting to be hasty or impulsive in any way. They're just like, they've got something in their character or something to do with this situation where they want to be kind of thoughtful, that they want to take your feelings into consideration, where they want to kind of do right by them and by you, and they want to take the time that they need in order to do this. So but there's something about this understanding that they've come into as a result of this connection, which has brought them some, I'm hearing the word closure actually, but has brought them some sort of healing energy into their life, or some sort of closure from some emotional situation from their past. But look at this, this is so beautiful. Ace of Cups, Four of Wands, and the King of Cups. What a beautiful combination. So they want to offer you this love. This is like genuine love. This is like them holding their hearts out to you in their hand. This is like really powerful. So maybe they want an opportunity to love with you, maybe they want a fresh start with you, or maybe they just want you to accept the love that they have for you. They hold this love in their heart, and they want to create something with you which is kind of loving and stable with this Four of Wands energy. This is the 1111 card in the tarot as well. So, and also for me, this card represents the inner sanctuary of them kind of wanting to kind of get closer to you, or invite you to get closer to them. Definitely a soulmate connection with this King of Cups. This is someone who's, I'm sensing this, who's very emotionally intelligent, has a lot of emotional range, but maybe doesn't always express it or verbalize it out, you know, say things out loud. But like, how are you meant to know if they don't say it? But this is really what I'm picking up on. But this is someone who's like, they may be an empath, they may have this sensitive side to them. And there's like this beautiful connection between you both where there's this mutual understanding and like a friendship as well. Like you resonate in the same frequency, perhaps you've got a lot in common, perhaps you really see the world through the same lens, and this creates like this a lot of, you know, a feeling of safety and like a deep understanding with one another. And this isn't the sort of connection that you have with just anybody, you know, this is something that's very special is what I'm seeing. So they want to offer you this love, they want to create a stable relationship with you. This is the message that they want to give you. This is what they want to tell you today, because they do love you. They do have strong feelings for you here. And they want you to get closer to one another. This is interesting, these energies. We've got the Three of Swords in the reverse, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. I feel like the reason why they may have been like a little bit reserved, right? This is what I'm picking up on, like in terms of sharing their feelings, or in terms of going from friendship into a relationship, or taking things further, or letting things develop. There's this energy of them being a little bit reserved that I'm picking up on. And the reason for this is because they have been healing from some sort of loss or heartbreak from the past. And this has caused them to keep their heart closed. You see this little guy here with his pentacle right over his heart chakra. He's kept his heart closed. He's like holding on, trying to protect himself from hurt. So I sense that your person has experienced some sort of loss which wounded them very deeply. Now this could be romantic, it could be grief that caused this, it could be a family pattern that caused this. You know, this is just a general reading, I don't know, but there's something here where they needed more time to let that wound heal. You know, if they've experienced some sort of disappointment. It could even be in business where somebody that they thought had their back let them down. It's something that they were definitely invested in, like a long-term relationship or a long-term business relationship or a family relationship, you know, somebody that they had, and that person you know, either let them down, or it ended and it caused pain, or they lost them, you know, maybe even lost them to death. So that is represented here, and it was something that they've invested in, and they just feel like, you know, they didn't kind of reap the rewards of that investment over time, you know, for the energy, for the love, for the time that they put into it. And this caused some sadness and disappointment, but it's something that they have been healing and have overcome. So maybe if they've been a little bit resistant to this connection, or like giving you mixed messages, you're not quite sure, your person really wants you to know that this is why, there is a reason for this. And it isn't because they're forever damaged, it's just because they needed more time to kind of do that. And this is the kind of light that you have shone in their life, you know, as a result of this connection, of experiencing your frequency. They have kind of woken up from this, you know, maybe they got into a bit of stagnation, or maybe they got into like a certain frequency or bandwidth, and that became like their normal state of being. They didn't realize that that's what had happened to them. This is the process that they're going through, that they want you to know about. I love this for you so much. You get the Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the Hermit. I feel like your person wants you to know that their greatest wish is to, you know, experience heart-to-heart connection, soul-to-soul connection, to experience, like, maybe even, well, to experience like a loving relationship, shared emotion, deep connection, emotional fulfillment, joy with you. And what I'm seeing here with this Hermit is like, I feel like your person has always felt like they have found it difficult to connect with people. They do have this emotional intelligence that we talked about, but there is this energy here where they're a little bit reserved, or that they don't take the steps to really get close to somebody. Maybe they don't allow themselves to do this, and they've always felt like they struggled to connect with people. Maybe they thought that they were unlovable, or that they were too weird, or that they weren't good enough, or they were unworthy, right? Or it could just be that they feel like maybe they're a bit of a loner, or a lone wolf, or they really kind of resonate with that label. Or it could be, what I'm hearing is that they feel like they're an outsider for some reason. So maybe they didn't come from a very good family life, or they didn't really fit into their family dynamic. They didn't really know what their role was. Whatever it is, they've learned this now where they feel like they're an outsider, but nothing would bring them greater happiness. And they want you to know that their deepest wish is to be able to create a happy, loving relationship. And what I'm hearing is they're saying, I don't know how. I don't know how because I feel like I'm an outsider. It's actually making me want to tear up a little bit. I don't know how because I feel like I'm an outsider, or I've always been a lone wolf, or I've always taken care of myself, or I've always had to take care of myself. And now I'm not 100% sure how to do this. And I don't want to do this wrong. I don't want to hurt you because I'm learning. I'm learning how to do this. So that's what I'm picking up on. Okay, we have the card Hidden from the Vagabond deck. This little, is it going to come into focus? There you go. Now I've put this one down and I can't pick it up. And we have the card False Mask from the Echo Soul deck. So this is what they're hiding from you a little bit, like emotionally, right? So maybe they haven't opened up to you, maybe they haven't spoken about their true feelings like we were talking about. This is the theme of this reading today. But a lot of messages coming through for you from their higher self that they do want you to know. So they may be hiding behind like a cool exterior, or just like, oh, you know, everything's cool with me, we're just friends. So there is this energy of that they're hiding behind this veneer or this mask of their deeper feelings that they have for you and what it is that's really going on with them. So we have You Are Magnetic to Me. This is really nice. This is from the Seasons of the Soul Oracle deck. So definitely that energy of magnetic attraction. They're drawn to you. They love your energy. Your authenticity, your genuineness. Okay, this is like the bond that you have with one another. They're drawn to you. They feel like you're a safe space, is what I'm picking up on. We have the card I Need to Be Honest. So they want you to know that they want to be honest with you. They want to be able to be vulnerable. They want to be able to open their heart to you. They want to be able to tell you the truth of what's in their heart. And they have been holding back. And I think you can sense that. You're just like, I know there's something going on here. What is this? We have the card Clinging. It says holding on, obsessing, watching. So if they are, maybe you're in no contact or no communication, they're definitely holding on to you, thinking about you a lot, checking you out on social media like this. They don't want to let go of you. And what I'm hearing is that they don't want to lose you either. We have Motivation from the Fairies Oracle deck. I love this deck, just so you know. I just love it. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. So I see your person, like, instead of all this kind of ruminating and thinking and healing and all of this, being able to be motivated to take that action to come towards you, to take this to the next step, to sort this out. So I see that here. I really like that. Oh my goodness. We have Timing. And then we have the card Very Soon. This is from the Galaxy of Lovers Oracle deck. Yes, so if you want to know when is this going to happen? When are they going to finish healing? When are they going to sort this out? Spirit is saying very soon, okay? So whenever that is to you, maybe it's going to be today, definitely within the next week to 10 days. That's the kind of divine timing for you. So there's gonna be a change, a positive change for you in the right direction, and that's going to happen for you in the very near future. And we have the beautiful Message from Afar from the Universal Love Oracle deck. I'm sorry, these cards are so shiny; they flash back a little bit. But yeah, a message coming in for you. Again, I sense very soon. If you're waiting for a message from them, if they've said that they'll get in contact with you, if they've not been in contact with you for a while, or you're just looking for them to kind of message you with something meaningful, to actually share a message with you about kind of what's truly in their heart, then I see that coming in for you. Also, a lot of psychic communication between you both at this time as well. So that's everything that I have for you in this reading today. It has been my honor to read your cards. I've loved it so very much. If you feel called to, please check out my Manifest a Specific Person course if you are looking to come into right alignment with this person in your life to create harmonious energy between you both so that you can manifest them effortlessly. Then I can help you do that. It's a really comprehensive course with 8 hours of video training with me. Check that out if it resonates. It's linked in the description box below this video. But I am sending you love and blessings in your situation. Have an amazing week. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. You take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 3, this is for everyone who picked the beautiful and abundant citrine cluster crystal. All right, let's take a look at your tarot, see what it is that your person wants to say to you in your connection, the person that you are thinking about today. I will clarify with your oracle cards a little bit later. You've got 7 of Wands to open your reading. Get the 9 of Cups, 6 of Swords, Hierophant, 7 of Swords, Ace of Swords in reverse, Page of Wands, 2 of Cups, King of Wands, and then you get the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Strength, and the 9 of Swords to close your reading. Let's make a little bit of room for these. On the desk, I've got Leo's energy represented here very strongly, maybe another fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, also Taurus energy here, and Aquarius. So Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus, Gemini's energy showing up in your reading as well. That may resonate with you in your situation. Your person wants you to know that they want to fight for this. This is because they don't want you to move on. Right? They want to fight for this connection. Nothing would give them greater happiness. Their wish is to be able to hold on to you, to be able to hold on to this connection. And it's like they're fighting an inner battle within themselves, but they definitely, they want to fight for you because you are like a dream come true to them, and they know that you're pulling away. They know that you're moving on. And I feel like, you know, it's kind of like rightly so. I've got to say, this is a very specific message as I'm looking at these cards that I'm getting. So you can take what resonates and leave the rest. You know, in a general reading, if we get like 50% of it is resonating, then I always think that's really good. But if you find it's not quite your message, you can always pick another one of the groups, or, you know, check out my playlist because Spirit does want to connect with you today. But there's this strong energy that they experience so much happiness with you, that you are this kind of dream come true for them, but they are aware that perhaps you've pulled away, or you're considering moving on, or that you have moved on because you're just like, maybe you've set a boundary, or you're just like, enough is enough, this isn't what I want. But they want you to know that they are prepared to fight for this because this connection brings them so much happiness. And it's like they don't know why they behave the way that they do, or they don't know, you know, why they haven't kind of made more of a move towards you, or a move to kind of sort this out with you. Because I see that they have really undermined the this connection, the commitment that you had. You know, maybe you were in a relationship with this person, or you are in a relationship with them, and this has been undermined by their behavior. There may have been lies, there may have been truths that were withheld, so not direct lying, but a truth that they withheld from you about kind of what was going on with them, or their circumstances, or something that really, if they'd shared with you, it would have made things easier. If this is the case, if there's been any sort of untruths told or whatever, if this is the case, this is something you already know about. I'm not telling you something that you don't already know or suspect in your situation, because we've got this 7 of Swords. So it's just like, you know, this is an energy of cheating, not necessarily cheating as in a third party. I don't exactly see that here, but that could resonate with you. But just like a kind of cheating you out of the promise that they made to you, the commitment that they made to you, and also kind of cheating themselves of the love that you were offering them, is what I'm hearing. So that beautiful love and connection that you had to give them from your beautiful open heart space, and there's this energy of them, you know, it could have just been a missed opportunity that they did, you know, where they didn't kind of quite, things didn't quite line up, or they didn't take action when they should have done, or they didn't speak up. when the time was right. You know, they didn't talk about their feelings when the time was right, and now this has caused like things to be a little bit out of alignment with you both, and kind of things you know, not progressing or not getting off to a good start. So that's kind of one energy that I'm picking up on here. But definitely this energy of the longevity of this, the connection with this Hierophant energy has been undermined or kind of cut down, right? As a result of them not kind of speaking up, speaking out, or just as a result of their own behaviour, their actions towards you that maybe stepped out of their integrity, which maybe weren't quite in alignment. But this is what they wanted. You know, they were committed to you, or they are committed to you. They do want a loving, spiritual, committed relationship with this Hierophant energy. You know, this guy on this picture, I'm not sure if it'll come into focus, he's looking into this box, and the box is full of light. So it's just like something is being revealed to him, not a gender specific reading, but, you know, to your person. As a result of looking into this experience, of having this experience, is opening up a door, is what I'm hearing, that was previously closed to them. So I think they're seeing the truth of things here, but I just feel like the truth didn't come out. So maybe there were lies, or maybe they just held something back, and this has really undermined the union, the connection with this, and perhaps you're resonating with this and really feeling it. But your person, look at this. We get, this is amazing. I don't think I've ever seen this combination of cards before. Page of Wands, Two of Cups, and the King of Wands. Your person is 100% into you. You are the one, definitely, with this Two of Cups. There's a lot of passion around this. This can be like attraction and lust, but that passion can just be kind of like intensity, like energy in the connection, right? Between you both. And this is how they're feeling. They want you to know this, that they are attracted to you, that they find you very attractive, that they feel very intense around you and around this connection, and they feel very intensely about this connection with this Two of Cups. There is an exchange of love here, right? From their higher self at the highest level, you are connected heart to heart. They want union with you. They know that they have perhaps made mistakes, or not been truthful with you, or kind of done something which has undermined this connection, or has been unhelpful, or whatever it is, their behaviour. They know this, but they want union with you with all of their heart and soul. They want to be with you. So, and there is love here with this Two of Cups. It's just like, you know, if you feel like this is very special, or, you know, you feel like there's a strong connection between you both, you are not wrong. And they want to take action towards you to make this right, and to create a bond, a union, a connection with you. And what's beautiful about this is that there is that passion here, but there is also loving feelings as well. And this Two of Cups is genuine. This is like, I want to take action to meet you where you're at. I want to take action to meet you where you're at, so that we can be on the same page, and put some of this other stuff in the past. It's such a strong message. But look, they want you to know that they're stalling with this Ace of Wands in the reverse, of overtaking this action towards you, over kind of making things right, sorting things out, giving you the clarity that you desire and deserve, due to their own fears. Okay, they're getting in their own way. They've just like, I feel like there's this energy that they feel ashamed of how they've behaved, or that they feel sorry that they have treated you that way, or that they missed this opportunity with you, right? I sense that they perhaps are stalling or not taking action because they're afraid of how you will respond to them, right? So maybe I'm sensing, like, out of all the groups, that this is like the most complex situation, or that your person is feeling a little bit complicated right now. Maybe you're feeling complicated. Maybe this situation has a lot of complicated, a lot of different facets to it, which is making it a little bit complicated. So there's a lot of different, like there feels like there's a bit of chaos or turmoil right? This is what I'm picking up on in this connection. It isn't harmonious. At this time, remember, we are just looking at a snapshot of the energy. You know, when we ask these questions and connect with these readings, we're looking at a snapshot, the present moment. The present moment is all we have. So that's what we're looking at when we do this. So there's this strong energy of them kind of, they know that they're going to have to really kind of put themselves out there, right? Raise their head above the parapet, put themselves out there in order to kind of win you over or be accepted by you. They want you to know that they've got a lot of fear about how you will receive them, right? What it is that they have to say, or if they come back towards you, or if they come towards you, if this is something where there's been a mismatch or a misalignment of timing. They're worried that they won't be accepted. Maybe they're worried that that you will give them a hard time, and maybe rightly so, or that you are going to reject them. And this is like what's keeping them up at night. I can tell you they are definitely thinking about you. They've got a lot of anxiety about this, right? About kind of what's happened between you, because they do want to be with you. They do want union from their higher self, and to be connected to you and to experience your energy. You bring them so much happiness, but there's just like, it's like they just can't handle it. And with this Nine of Swords, they know the thought of kind of being that vulnerable, of being that open, of being that honest, makes them feel a little bit triggered and a little bit afraid. Now, you need to know this isn't like a permanent state that they're in. Like I was saying just now, it's just a snapshot of the energies. The messages that come through are the messages that Spirit wants to share with you, and that your person wants to share with you from their higher self, that you need to know to bring you peace of mind or clarity in your situation. So, but a lot of fears here. You know, the Strength card is the card of the heart. You know, it is a card of love. It's a card of like the sacred heart within themselves, and it's just like you have touched their heart is what I'm hearing, but being vulnerable does make them feel afraid. They know that they need to get over their fears, but you know, if they're stalling or they're not taking action towards you, this is why. It's because every time they try and do it, right, every time they reach to do that, they come up against their own fears. So they're trying to call you, or they're trying to speak up, or they're trying to tell you how they feel. And every time there's this wall that gets in the way of their own fears. Let's clarify with your oracle cards, see what we have. This is super interesting. We have the card Replenish from the Vagabond Oracle deck. This is an indication that maybe one or somebody in this connection has been pouring a lot of themselves into the other person, and this can lead to feeling what do I want to say, like it kind of drains your cup, and like it can empty you out and make you feel drained. The most important thing is to fill up your own cup with good feeling experiences. You know, if you've been worrying about this, if you've been putting a lot of emotions into this, or your person has, then your cup can become, your cup of kind of your own self-esteem, your own goodness, your own bliss can become drained. So Spirit is really saying, look, you need to replenish this, you know, replenish yourself in order to bring that to the connection. We have this is interesting, we have the card I Have a Secret from the Seasons of the Soul Oracle deck, and opening up from the Echo Soul Oracle deck. So your person is going to open up about what is in their heart. They're going to open up to you about what it is that they've been holding back from you. Okay, maybe they need to get something off their chest. Maybe they want to talk about how it is that they feel about you, or what it is that's triggered them. But they've been holding that back, but it's causing them a lot of anxiety, and they want to talk to you about that. So there is this strong energy here that they want to open up to you, that they want to be kind of open and honest, get things, you know, lay their cards out on the table, get things out in the open, and then take it from there, and to kind of be unburdened of like all of this stuff that they've been keeping within themselves. So I see that as very positive. Oh, we have the beautiful card, I Miss You Every Single Day from the Wild Heart Oracle deck. So yeah, they miss you all the time, even if you are together. They miss you just when you're not in each other's company. They're thinking about you all the time. Their heart is longing for you. This is interesting. We have the card Influences. It says dark attachments, and it does say third parties as well, not necessarily, but that influences can be, a past relationship, someone that they're still talking to, not necessarily, if that's the case, it's that you already know about this, but those influences could be listening to their friends and family, being influenced by their opinions about things, just like, you don't really need this, or you're better off on your own. They've got these people like in their ear about things. And what I'm hearing from Spirit is that they're not taking very good advice from people. So we have the card Wish Wisely from the Fairies Oracle deck. It says, use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. So manifestation power in this connection. You can manifest the outcome that you desire in this situation by focusing on the positives in this connection. When we focus on the negatives, they tend to grow, don't they? Perhaps you've experienced that in your life. You just see those negative situations or attributes just grow and grow. So, focus on the love between you, focus on the positives, and grow that energy in order to manifest what it is that you desire. That is the key to manifestation, is focusing on what you want and not dwelling on what you don't want. We have the card Sorrow from the Galaxy of Lovers Oracle deck. Your person is feeling a lot of sadness and sorrow at this time, with this anxiety. Maybe they are regretting their actions, what it is that was said or done, or perhaps a missed opportunity here, but they're feeling some regret about that, and definitely in a state of sadness, or they have been regarding this connection. We have the beautiful card Romantic Feelings from the Romance Angels deck. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So your person cares about you so deeply, even if they haven't shown it, or they haven't spoken up about it. They care about you so much, and they have strong feelings for you, even now. And then we have the beautiful card. You get the beautiful card Miracles. Such wonderful imagery on this card. This is the Universal Love Oracle deck. So maybe you feel like, I'm going to need a miracle to make this happen, or I can't see how this can possibly work, or how we can turn this around or make this right. But there is like divine intervention. You are being supported by Spirit, and I just sense you can say miracles are natural and normal for me. Comment that down below. If you want to claim it, miracles are natural and normal for me. Okay, so they don't need to be a rare occurrence. If you make them rare, they'll be rare. If you need a miracle in this situation to create harmony between you both, then be open to that, and that is what Spirit is bringing in for you at this time. That's everything that I have for you in this reading, group number 3. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful time and energy with me today. It has been my honor to read your cards, as always. If you feel called to, please check out my friend Misha. She reads the Akashic Records, and she is offering $11.11 off to Lumiere subscribers. The Akashic Records are like a Google search for your own soul. So she can give you an insight into this connection, past connections, your future, your life's purpose, whatever it is that your question is, then the answer is in the Akashic Records. You can find out loads more about that. It's linked in the description box and on my website, lumieretarot.com. Have an amazing week. I'm sending you love and blessings. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye-bye.